The person I trusted most betrayed me quietly. I remember the day I met Elena like it was etched in the soft light of a fading afternoon. We were both 23, fresh out of college, stumbling into the corporate world with dreams that felt too big for our cubicles. She sat across from me in the break room, her dark hair tied back in a loose ponytail, sipping coffee from a mug that said, "World's okayest employee." I laughed when I saw it, and she smiled. A quiet, knowing smile that made me feel like we'd shared a secret already. From that moment, Elena became my anchor. We navigated the office politics together, whispering about our boss's eccentric habits during lunch breaks. She was the one who encouraged me to apply for the promotion I thought was out of reach. "You've got this, Mia," she'd say, her voice steady, like she believed in me more than I did myself. And when I got it, she was the first to celebrate, bringing in cupcakes she'd baked herself. Vanilla with strawberry frosting, my favorite. Our friendship deepened beyond work. We shared apartments when rent got too high, splitting groceries and late-night talks about our futures. Elena dreamed of opening her own bakery, something small and cozy where people could escape the grind. I wanted to climb the ladder, maybe start my own consulting firm one day. We'd lie on the living room floor, staring at the ceiling, mapping out our lives like they were puzzles we could solve together. Trust built slowly, like layers of paint on a canvas. She knew about my family's mess. My parents' divorce that left me wary of commitments, my fear of being left behind. I knew about hers. The brother who struggled with addiction, the way she sent money home every month without complaint. We confided in each other, vulnerabilities exchanged like fragile gifts. I never doubted her. Why would I? Elena was the constant in my chaotic world. It started with small things so insignificant I barely noticed at first. A forgotten lunch date here, a vague response to a text there. I chalked it up to stress. Work was piling up for both of us. But then came the project. Our team was tasked with revamping the company's marketing strategy, a big deal that could lead to bonuses and recognition. Elena and I were paired up, her creativity complementing my analytical side perfectly. We spent weeks brainstorming, late nights fueled by takeout and laughter. I'd outline the data, she'd weave in the stories. "This is gold, Mia," she'd say, her eyes lighting up as we refined our pitch. The presentation was set for Friday, and I felt a surge of excitement. This could be our breakthrough. Thursday evening, I got home exhausted, collapsing on the couch with a glass of wine. Elena texted she was staying late at the office to polish things up. "Don't wait up," she wrote, followed by a heart emoji. I smiled, grateful for her dedication. The next morning I arrived early, nerves buzzing. But when I logged into the shared drive, our document was gone. Panic set in. Called Elena, no answer. Rushing to her desk, I found it empty. The meeting started without her, and I fumbled through a half-remembered version, my voice shaking as questions flew at me. "Where's the full proposal?" my boss asked, eyebrows raised. I stammered excuses, feeling the room's eyes on me like spotlights. Elena showed up halfway through, apologetic, claiming a family emergency. But her presentation. It was there, uploaded under her name alone. Sleek, polished with all our ideas, but tweaked just enough to seem like hers. She delivered it flawlessly, crediting team efforts in passing, her gaze skipping over me. The team applauded. My boss nodded approvingly. "Great work, Elena. This is exactly what we needed." I sat there, a knot twisting in my stomach, as praise rained down on her. She glanced my way once, her expression neutral, like nothing had happened. Afterward, in the hallway, I confronted her quietly. "What was that?" "We worked on this together." She sighed, touching my arm. "Mia," I panicked. The file corrupted on my end, so I recreated it quickly. "I meant to add your name, but time ran out." "I'm sorry, it won't happen again." Her words were soft, reasonable. I wanted to believe her. Accidents happen, right? But doubt crept in, a whisper I tried to ignore. Weeks passed, and the promotion went to her. Not me. "You've shown real initiative," they told her. I congratulated her, forcing a smile, but inside something cracked. She moved out soon after, citing a better apartment closer to work. Our talks dwindled to occasional texts. Then came the rumors. Whispers in the office about how Elena had been pitching ideas solo for months, positioning herself as the visionary. I dismissed them at first, but curiosity gnawed at me. One night, alone in my apartment, I checked our old shared emails. There they were. Messages I'd sent her with detailed analyses, concepts I'd brainstormed. And in her responses to higher-ups, echoes of my words, unattributed. It wasn't a grand theft, no dramatic showdown, just quiet erasure. My contributions faded into her narrative, like footnotes she forgot to mention. Regret hit me in waves. Not anger, not at first, just a deep, aching sorrow for what I'd lost. I regretted the nights I stayed up helping her, the secrets I shared that she might have used to understand my weaknesses. I regretted trusting so completely, building my world around someone who saw me as a stepping stone. I started pulling away, focusing on my own projects. But the damage lingered. Every success of hers felt like a reminder of my naivety. When she opened her bakery a year later, funded by that bonus, I drove by once, seeing the sign, Elena's Escape. Vanilla cupcakes in the window. My favorite. She invited me to the opening, a casual text. Come by. Miss you. I didn't go. Instead, I sat in my car across the street, watching her laugh with customers, her ponytail swinging as she handed out samples. She looked happy, unburdened. That night, alone with my thoughts, regret swelled into something heavier. I regretted not seeing the signs, the way she'd always let me lead the hard parts, then claim the shine. The subtle shifts in her stories, making her the hero. How she'd listened to my fears and later, in group settings, reference them vaguely as her own struggles. Betrayal wasn't a knife in the back. It was a slow unraveling, thread by thread, until the fabric of our friendship tore without a sound. I mourned the person I thought she was, the sister I'd never had. And I mourned myself, the trusting girl who gave too much. Years later I built my own firm, success coming in quiet increments. But Elena's shadow lingered. I'd hear her name in industry circles, her bakery expanding into a chain. People praised her ingenuity, her drive. I never corrected them. What was the point? The truth was mine alone, a quiet burden. Regret became my companion, teaching me caution. I formed new friendships, but with walls now, polite distances to protect the fragile parts. Elena taught me that trust, once broken subtly, heals with scars that ache in the silence. Sometimes I wonder if she regrets it too. If in her quiet moments, she thinks of me and feels a twinge. But I doubt it. Betrayers like her move on, their paths cleared by the debris they leave behind. Me. I carry the weight lighter now but ever present. The person I trusted most betrayed me quietly, and in that silence I found my strength, forged in regret, tempered by time.